ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ YouTube channel လေးကိုလည်း follow and subscribe လေးနှိပ်ပေးသွားကြကြပါဦးဗျာ
Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of Mainz, one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and
ပြတ်သွားပြီခင်ဗျာပြန်ပြတ်သွားပါပြီအာဆင်နယ်အသင်းပဲယာသေးတယ်ထိုးပေးထားတဲ့ဂိုးသွားပြီခင်ဗျာပွဲစပြီးတိတ်မကြခင်မှာပဲအာဆင်နယ်အသင်းကဥဆောင်ဂိုးရရှိသွားခဲ့ခင်ဗျာနောက်တန်းကစားသမားတွေရဲ့အမှားအနေနဲ့ဆင့်ဥဆောင်ဂိုးပေးတရတာလည်းဖြစ်တယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gabriel. Now Saliba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
His interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ødegaard threads one in. Merino.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lewis Skelly. Casemiro, very much a man of this moment. And here's Trossard, and he's managed to get free. Can he latch on to this? Mount.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Partey. Now Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Martinelli. He's got away. That's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Casemiro.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bruno Fernandes steaming forward. Trossard. Can he spark a counter here? Rice has it out wide and in space. And it's quick to snatch it back. Trossard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice plays it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. A decent effort, As the first half draws to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams headed to their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Chance with a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's gone for goal! It's wide, but only just. Oh, how good. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Arsenal အကွန်းလဲမှာပဲပြန်ပြတ်သွားတယ်ခင်ဗျာမာတီနက်ကနေပြန်ချပေးထားတဲ့ Joshua Zirkzee ကန်နဲ့ဂိုးတယ်ခင်ဗျာတကယ်ကိုကောင်းမွန်တဲ့အဆုံးသက်လို့ပဲပြောရမယ်ခင်ဗျာတကယ်ကိုကောင်းမွန်တဲ့ခြေပါဂိုးလို့လည်းပြောလို့ရတယ်ခင်ဗျာဟုတ်ကဲ့အခုချိန်မှာတော့တစ်ဖက်တစ်ဂိုးစီနဲ့တရေဖြစ်နေတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Rice.
He's done very well to take that back. He's in plenty of space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played back to the goalkeeper. Saliba. Now Timber. Martinelli. Lisandro Martinez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Mikel Merino, coming on to replace him.
Rice clears it away. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Bruno Fernandes.
Trossard, coming on the field, number
Rice.
7, Leo Stendel, number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Now Timber.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Saka. 4 extra minutes added on. Let's look and place it forward.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ခုဆိုရင်တော့ပွဲရတော့ပြီးဆုံးသွားခဲ့ပြီခင်ဗျာပွဲပြီးဆုံးချိန်မှာတော့ Arsenal နဲ့ Manchester United တို့ကတစ်ဖက်တစ်ဂိုးစီနဲ့တရေပွဲအဖြစ်ဖော်ဆောင်သွားနိုင်ခဲ့ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ Man United အတွက်တော့ရမှတ်2မှတ်ကိုဆုံးရှုံးလိုက်ရတာလည်းဖြစ်တယ်ခင်ဗျာ